My careless father canceled my support checks while he treated his stepdaughters, so I canceled calling him dad when he called me a gold digger. My folks split when I was just a baby. I lived with my mom on weekdays and visited my father on weekends. We were super close back then, like best friends. We had our weekend routine, renting movies, fishing trips, soccer games, and biking to a hidden playground. It felt like our special time. My father dated many women who never stayed long, but our relationship stayed solid until I turned 12, when he met Vanessa, his current wife. She has 2 girls from a previous relationship who moved into my father's place after only 2 weeks. My already tiny room got worse. My small mattress and 3 plastic drawers got crammed into the corner to make room for her daughter's big bunk bed and dresser. Soon they started putting my bed in a closet until I visited. When my father moved to a bigger house, the older sister got her own room, while I still shared with the younger sister. Eventually, I was down to just 1 drawer because the little sister wanted my other 2 for her toys. I gradually visited less because I felt uncomfortable. Then everything fell apart when my father got Vanessa pregnant after dating for only a year. They got married, and I didn't find out for a whole month. I also didn't know my baby half-sister was born until weeks after. He began spending tons of money spoiling them while completely stopping the child support money for me. Vanessa seems to just cook, clean, and spend his money. Her older daughter gets everything, including college fully paid for. The younger daughter is a bratty 10-year-old who shows off expensive stuff he buys her. My stepdad Jake has been with my mom since I was 5. He's always been kind and supportive. Once I called him dad by accident, and my father got angry, telling me Jake wasn't my real father. I pretended to hate Jake for years, even though he was always good to me. My father stopped caring about my life. When we talked, he'd ramble about his politics, alien theories, and brag about his new family. If I tried sharing about my school or writing, he'd cut me off and go back to talking about himself. I also learned my parents didn't divorce because they weren't compatible. My father cheated on my mom. Finding that out made things worse. I'm 15 now and completely different from who my father remembers. I love music, reading, and writing. I've published 2 books since 2022. Jake supports my dreams and brags about me to everyone. Jake has a biological daughter who I love like a real sister. My father blames me for never calling, but I don't feel I owe him anything. I rarely visit because I don't feel comfortable sleeping on their guest bed. In his house, I'm just a visitor. Update. I talked to my mom about not wanting to visit Tom, my sperm donor, anymore. She sent him angry texts about not treating me right and demanding the child support he owed. When he ignored her, I sent my own text explaining my feelings. He immediately called to yell at me, calling me spoiled and dramatic. He blamed me for our bad relationship and accused me of only contacting him for money. I almost cried and hung up on him. Later that day, he left a message saying, "Money is tight for me right now. I'm totally broke. You know I love you, right?" I know that's a lie because my stepsister always shows off expensive things he buys her. I texted him back, "No, I don't know this. You say you do, but you've never shown me this love." Love isn't just a word you throw at me like you'd toss a bone to a dog you barely notice. Love is a feeling of being truly supported and completely safe. It's that deep down knowledge that you are totally accepted, just the way you are. It's being there with a tissue when I cry, offering a back rub when I'm sad or hurt. It's sharing a quick wink over a private joke and giving a big hug during moments of pure joy and celebration. That, daddy dear, is love. That's what I both expect and need from you. Right now, as things stand, you're a terrible disappointment and an awful father.